Welcome back to Sounders FC. I'm Tony Ventrella at Qwest Field after a 2-1 win over the Colorado Rapids tonight before 36,333. One of the loudest crowds I have heard. There were no more than there are here usually, but man, they were loud tonight, and for good reason. Just like 4th of July 3 weeks ago, the fireworks came early in this one, and the Sounders held on for a 2-1 victory.
I think the team showed a lot of grit and determination. At the beginning of the year, we had some games where we played, some good soccer and didn't come out with anything. Right now, we need to get points, and sometimes that means rolling up your sleeve, and the team certainly did that. We scored 2 good goals. We got, obviously they got right back in it after we scored our first one, but we came back and got the second one, and then in the second half, we had to dig in a little bit. But that's something that this year we haven't been as successful at doing. And it was good to see the team, show that capability. So I'm very proud of their determination to win the game.
8th minute of the match, Steve Zakuani shot hits the post, deflects off the back of Matt Pickens for a goal. 1-0, Sounders FC in a quick lead.
I think the first goal actually took a bad touch. It was a crossfield ball that took a bad touch, but Fredy happened to be coming up, and then it was just a bit of ping pong in the box, and it fell to me, and then just tried to get a quick release. I did it. It hit the post and was going in, and then hit the goalie's back. So I'm gonna hold that goal. But yeah, I was happy with that.
More fireworks early. 30 seconds after Zakuani scored, Seattle gives up a goal. Omar Cummings hits a cannon shot just over the reach of a leaping Kasey Keller, a 1-1 tie.
That happens. I mean, sometimes you lose that little bit of a concentration after you score a goal, and we did. But I mean, no disrespect to anybody. I mean, that was a great strike from Omar Cummings, and sometimes you just gotta, shake the hand of the guy that comes inside and smashes one, and that's, that's part of the game. But we showed great credit to us. We almost came right back after that and had a great chance to score. So, but then got the goal and hung on, and maybe I said maybe 8 games ago this would end up in a draw as they were pushing numbers forward and everything was, but credit, I saw Fredy Montero at the top of the box clearing a ball. That's it's just showing that the guys are doing what's needed.
I think there's more goals scored right after you score,
yeah.
You know what I mean, than any other time. So, they caught us on a good goal, and, we should have been a little bit tighter, and, hats off to them because it was a good strike and just a good goal all around.
17th minute, it's Zakuani again, this time with help from Niasi and Montero. 2-1 Sounders at halftime.
I think it was a very important team win. One time I looked up at the clock, it was 85 minutes, and I remembered against Dallas, that's around the time they scored. So we just didn't have to panic and keep them in front of us, and I think overall we did a good job. The only disappointing part was that when we scored the first goal, they came straight back. But I think overall as a team, we defended well. It was a team win tonight.
Lineup changes do work, but hard work makes the real difference, according to Coach Ziggy Schmidt.
But for us, it's really more about not so much the tactical changes, it's just the grit and determination that we showed, and that we played with. And when we come out and do that, then our crowd gets behind us, and then our crowd was fantastic tonight. And when we're working hard and we're giving them what they want, which is hard work on the field, and then they respond to that by cheering like they do, it becomes a catharsis that makes us a dangerous team at home.
I felt great about tonight's saves, and it's just whatever you can do to help the team win. There's always going to be situations where you're going to make mistakes, or there's just a great shot's going to beat you, or there's a scramble, or there's whatever happens, and but when you feel like you can come up for the team and at key moments, I think the save in the first half on Kasey's header, we had just taken the lead again, so it was another case of then it's a draw, and I was just happy that we were able to, like I said, hold off at the end and saw a tremendous team effort. Pat Ione, sticking his head places you don't want to stick your head, and I hope Connor Casey's all right. He's a good guy, but a great team effort.
Not much of a rest for Sounders FC. 2-1 win tonight over Colorado. But remember, Wednesday night, a big CONCACAF Champions League game against Metapon from El Salvador. And here's the great news for you. There are still some tickets available. It's a 7 o'clock kick. It is a huge opportunity for the Sounders and their fans. Wednesday night right here at Qwest Field. After a 2-1 win in the league against the Colorado Rapids, I'm Tony Ventrella, SoundersFC.com.
Witness the Sounders take on El Salvador's Metapan in the Champions League, July 28 on the Xbox pitch at Qwest Field. Log on to SoundersFC.com. Champions League, where Seattle takes on the world.